So we got the trailer out and we got her ready to rock.
Someone's got to step on that other side. Okay, you hold this. I'll just look at that.
I think we've got to get the we don't want to bend the top shaft.
Okay, let's set her down.
Do we have dollies?
Right there under that table, there's blue ones. I got this over here. Okay, start lowering down, Joe.
What? So she's flipped upside down, settling down on her dollies. And once we've got her secured, we will start removing the bottom. We'll keep you in the loop as we open up the bottom, see what we find beneath, and go to our 5200 bottom from there. Thank you so much for this update on the 1956 17-foot Chris-Craft Sportsman. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works. So now we have her sitting on boat dollies and we can take a walk around. And unfortunately this boat stood in a field for a long time. I don't have an actual number. I think the owner shared it with me, but it was more than 10 years. So as a result, we encounter things like this. This is a fairly young boat, being 1956. So unless it's in dire shape, we should be able to reuse these planks. We won't be reusing this plank. This is on the port side. It's the second one in. You can see how it's all split. We've got some pretty serious rot right here. Oh yeah, we've got some. If I can dig it out with a fingernail, we've got some serious rot. But as I go back, I'm not sure we can save this plank, which abuts the chine. but we'll see what we can do when we get it off. It has splits in it. That's largely from sitting. I don't see any obvious rot. This this plank, we can open up the seam and glue it back together. But once we get on the other side, we've got some major issues, and I'm not sure what we will find beneath them, but it's the same combination of the chine plank, the chine bottom plank, and the next one in. But it gets worse here. In the 50s, Chris Craft attempted to compete with the emerging soda pop bottle boats who advertised float her off your trailer, jump in and have fun, no soaking required. Chris Craft's strategic response, was to substitute the classic V-shaped, very thin, probably about 1/8 of an inch thin inner layer of, I guess you could call it planking, with 1/2 inch plywood. And the effect of that with the canvas, oiled canvas between the plywood and the outer planking was that Chris Craft could advertise in this model. Float her off your trailer and begin having fun, no soaking required. Well, that's usually a real plus unless you get here and you see that the inner plywood is, well, it's basically gone on this side. And this plank is absolutely needing to be replaced. Above that, we have a very similar issue here. This plank we will almost certainly have to replace. See any others, RJ? There aren't any other.
The most of them we can work with.
Yeah. But we will remove the chine, and we will remove the chine plank, of course, down here. When she goes back to her owner, what have you found? Yeah, they're all over. The fasteners have backed out.
Broken.
All over, and that one's broken. But as soon as I finish this video, I'll be back with a roto broach and begin taking out all of this putty-like filler compound, and we'll start taking this bottom off the 1956 17-foot Chris Craft Sportsman. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.